What's up, everybody? It's Legal Tender. I'm back in the building. I'm back in the vote. I have a new foreign note. Well, not a new foreign note. I pulled out a foreign note to make a new video. All right. I want to start off by thanking everybody for supporting the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you are a fan of numismatics, if you're a fan of cryptocurrency, if you are just getting into the hobby of numismatics, stay rocking with me, stay rocking with the channel. Every Tuesday is Legal Tender Tuesday, and I will be making a new episode every week speaking about something new, different, or interesting within the realm of numismatics. If you have any questions, comments, or input, please put it down in the comment section. I read everything and I respond back as soon as possible. Throughout this episode, if I say something that isn't 100% accurate or is a little different for what you know, please let me know via the comments. I will go back, hit the books, and make sure that I have the right information moving forward. All right, with that being said, I got some great news. Great news. I got a new chair. So no more issues with the squeaking and no issues with the hydraulics. And better than that, by the time this video comes out, we will be over 1,000 subscribers. Last time I looked, which was this morning, we was at 999. So I want to acknowledge the newest members to the family. All right. I want to shout out and acknowledge Creative Grim, The Collector, Drew Productions. I think I already shouted this dude out before. Adrian Amara and Steve Oregon. Welcome to the family and thank you for the support. All right, man. Almost 1,000. That is super awesome. And I did it in a decent time frame with a decent amount of videos. So I'm really happy about that. Once I surpass 1,000, I'm gonna start doing different videos. I got a couple ideas in mind, but let's get into today's episode. All right, so this is what I got. I was talking a lot, but here you go. This is the note I will be speaking about today. I am more than positive. Matter of fact, I know for a fact that I got this note when I was in Hungary, in Budapest. Where did I get this note from? This is a Hungarian note, but I probably did get this note when I was in Budapest because of the currency exchange rate. And I was kind of suspect about it because this is a $1,000 note. And I wonder how much that would be converted into euros. Then when I came back to the States, converted back to US dollars. But that's what we got. All right, let's get via my visual aid. As you see right there, on the obverse of this note, you have a portrait of King Mátyás Corvinus. He was a Hungarian king from the 15th century. And on the note, you can see the Hungarian coat of arms. So we got King Corvinus right here, the Hungarian coat of arms right there. And then to the top, well, it says left, but to the top right of the note, depending on how you're looking at it, you have the logo of the Hungarian Central Bank. Let's see right here. There is the logo of the Hungarian Central Bank. Like I said earlier, you have an image of King Corvinus, the Hungarian coat of arms there. Pull out a little bit. So I guess this right here would be the left side. This stands for something else. This is this abbreviation change, but I want to say it stands for it's at the bottom too. There we go. Magyar Nemzeti Bank. That's that right there. And that has been converted over to the now it pretty much stands for the Hungarian National Bank. So that's that. All right. A lot of color. We have a security script right there. And let me see if you can see it. Got the Hungarian coat of arms in it and a holographic pattern. This gold seal back here in the back. That is the king's name right there. The value of the note, 1,000 forint. This is a Forint note. What else we got on here I could speak about? Budapest, the capital city of Hungary. And I'm gonna just call this the series year of 2010. So that is that. Oh, we also have the serial numbers in 2 locations. One down here at the bottom, and then right here vertical on the right side of the note. How many numbers we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 numerals and 2 letters right there that make up the serial number. Now on the reverse of the note, we have, on the reverse of the note, you have Hercules fountain from the castle of Vesegard in north of Budapest. Now, we got the fountain right there. Some gold, not emblems, not shields, but kind of look as if medallions. Look like medallions right there in the back. You can see it a little bit, not too much on the actual note though. All right, so got a clear space right here. We have a image. I don't know what this is. I can pull up any information on this right here, on that part right there. But you got that. The denomination value right here as well. I wonder in Hungarian if that is 1,000 forint, the currency type. And right here you have the name of this fountain. It is Hercules. Hercules, Hercules. You got a lot of micro printing. All that right there is micro printing. There, all the way to the bottom of the note. Let's see if I can zoom in and see what it says. A buddy in my AP suggested a new type of magnifying glass, but it's up to like 80 some odd dollars. And I don't know if I'm that committed for a magnifying glass to spend almost $100 on it. But yeah, we got a lot of micro printing right there. I dare say we also have some anti-photocopying deterrent dots right here, kind of dispersed throughout this note. From the research that I've done, and we got a watermark. Just notice that watermark of King Corvinus right there, so we can see. Now, from the research I did on US currency, those dots were put in place. I want to say that it came from a European technique to deter counterfeiters. But you put the dots on there, and if you tried to put this note or any note that has those dots, excuse me, any note that has those dots on it in a photocopier, the photocopying machine was made in a way to where it will not register whatever it's trying to copy. And in some instances, it will alert the authorities. And you can find a machine where it's at based on like the the serial number of it. So I'm pretty positive this is what that is, a photocopying deterrent. So this note cannot be copied in a photocopying machine. So that is that, and that is what I learned. Now, the composition of this note is, it's made of paper, not like US currency where it is a composition of 75% cotton, 25% linen. This is 100% paper. The issuing country is Hungary, from the Hungarian National Bank, and it used to be called the Magnor Nemzeti Bank. So that is that. The value is 1,000 forint. Currency type is forint, as I said earlier, there and there. It is a rectangular shape, and from the notes that I'm reading, it says that this note was demonetized on 31 August 2007. So that is interesting. Now, a little bit about the individual on the note. Like I said, right here, and this watermark there. Where are you at? There you go. It's a wild video. It got some folds in it. Like, this wasn't in the best care or condition, but this is the only 1,000 Hungarian note I have, so I'm definitely keeping it. Now, the individual on this note is, again, Mathis Corvinus. He was born on 23rd of February, 1443, and he passed on April 6, 1490. He was the king of Hungary and Croatia from 1458 until 1490. He is often given the epithet the Just. After conducting several military campaigns, he was elected king of Bohemia in 1469 and adopted the title of the Duke of Austria in 1487. Now, he is known for holding back the Ottoman horde from overrunning Hungary, but also for campaigns of conquest in the Kingdom of Bohemia and the Archduchy of Austria. Now, the image on the reverse is the Hercules fountain. It is a Renaissance fountain located in the courtyard of the royal palace of Visegrad, Hungary. It was created by the sculptor Giovanni Dalmata around the late 15th century. The fountain, which depicts Hercules battling the Hydra, the fountain was part of the palace's garden design during the rule of King Corvinus, a period known as the Golden Age of Hungary. The fountain is a significant example of Quattrocento fountain design and is a highlight for visitors to the palace. Now that is a better picture of the note. We got a bird right here. Bird right here in the center of the note. It is in the center of a wreath, a golden wreath, and there are some images to the left and to the right side of that wreath. And down below, you have a small village. I will assume it is a village in Buda or Pest. A better image of the Hungarian coat of arms right there. Zoom in a little bit more. And that is that. Same bird right here. I don't know what bird that is. I couldn't get any intel on that bird. And a better image of Hercules fountain. Now you see those dots right there. I would say those anti-photocopying devices, anti-photocopying deterrents. Got another bird right here, small image of a baby, not a baby, like a young child right there. So yeah, that is that. And you can see all the micro printing I was speaking about earlier. Now, let's see if we get into some fun facts about Hungary, i.e. Budapest. Now, this right here is an image of the Hungarian Statue of Liberty, or the Freedom Statue. It is a monument at the east end of the Citadella on Gideati Hill in Budapest, Hungary. It commemorates those who sacrificed their lives for the independence, freedom, and prosperity of Hungary. It is a 14-meter tall bronze statue that stands atop a 26-meter pedestal and holds a palm leaf. See right there. I would say that this part is Buda, the Danube River, and then Pest. It was two separate locations at one point, but now it is a unified landmass that is known as Budapest, and that is the capital of Hungary. All right. I feel like that video was kind of weird. Just trying to get some things together, but here we go. So this is my 1,000 Forint Hungarian note. All right. That's all we got for this one. Until next time, keep it legal, keep it tender. Talk to you soon.